It is so fun when we get to do these big product launches on Good Things Utah, and today's is particularly exciting. For anyone struggling with stress and anxiety, Brian from Blankets by Brian back on the show with a brand new fidget tool that I said big launch, but this one is just the right size,
Just
Brian.
the right size, yeah. In fact, it's almost in line with more of the traditional fidget sizes that you'll see.
You're holding it right now.
The mini fidget.
And if you're nervous at all, this is helping you.
Literally,
to be on the
I
show
can't
today.
stop playing with it. I'm a little nervous today
So
because this is a big deal.
Right, tell everybody about this launch and maybe go back to the original size fidget blanket and why it's been such a huge hit that your customers said, is there something a little more pocket sized?
Yeah, it has kind of a long story. The original fidget blanket I launched last fall. Huge, huge hit. Everybody loved it. But then I got so many requests for a pocket size one. And so after the Christmas rush ended and stuff, I came up with this mini fidget, and it's completely a simplified version of the original big one with the marble maze.
This is not just bunny soft fur, everybody, with that blanket satin. There are marbles inside.
Yep.
And you are moving them through a maze.
Well, the big one has the maze. The little one is simplified. It doesn't have a maze. It's just free-floating marbles. But that was a suggestion from one of the kids that I talked to. They said, oh, I want a little marble or something to play with in there.
Brian, what does this do for people who struggle with stress and anxiety or ADD or ADHD?
ADHD and ADD are more common than we know because for so long it went undiagnosed. And people with these challenges, autism, ADHD, even panic attacks, you have to have a way to ground yourself. Literally like electricity, or you can't focus, you can't retain information. When a person has a way to fidget with something, it's a grounding sensation, or it enables grounding.
I think that's such a good descriptor. That's such a good description of your mind goes here and stops moving so quickly.
There's a study done that they said actually you retain twice as much when people with these challenges will, if they fidget, they're grounding themselves and they retain more.
But no one would know you're doing this. I've been, right, the whole time you're talking, I'm playing with those marbles inside. I love the size of this little guy.
Well, and it even has this little it's a little key ring, but I use it kind of like a handle.
Right, so you could put it on your finger.
Yeah, so then you can just go at it. And
what I also love about this is people tried the fidget blankets when that launch happened and then said to you, here's our response. We need something even smaller. We need something we can bring with us everywhere. And that's why you came up with the mini.
Well, and the original had the little marble maze, and I wanted them to really pair together so that it's a companion piece, right? Traveling or school or,
it's simplified, it's smaller. You could see the different sizes right there on your screen. Okay, perfect time to do this launch because you are right in the middle of your big spring sale.
Absolutely. Everything, I do this every spring. We got to get rid of stuff to make room for Christmas next year. So the outlet store, actually everything on my store has a different sale. There's just too much to go into. I have it all listed on the website. But the key is most of the discounts are automatic. And we've got the outlet store. We've got this one that was one of your favorites.
Oh, I bought this. Not just my favorite. I had to buy it from you because I love it so much.
Fully stocked. Regular collections, outlet stuff, it's all on clearance, up to 80% off.
Well, I'm thinking stock up for gifts right now. If you have a wedding coming up, or baby gifts, or maybe just in the summer, birthdays, you want to take this to a game.
This is a great way to do outdoor activities because they're indestructible.
Okay, these are all made in Utah. I think that's important to mention to our viewers. These are made right here in our state. They're not somewhere else.
No.
So the quality is incredible. You can wash these, you can use these, and they hold up.
Our team has an extensive check process. It's checked more than twice, usually, each blanket to make sure that all the seams got sewn, and I use the heavy-duty thread, so it would be really hard to even rip this apart because I have gone all out to make sure that we have the materials to make the very best blanket for you.
Absolutely. Take a peek at the sale, everybody, and then the fidget blanket and the big launch today of the mini.
Yeah.
Brian, there are 3 ways to get a great deal.
Yes. So you can, any purchase of anything over $100, this is going to appear in your shopping cart. Free mini fidget. If you buy a full-size original fidget blanket, you're going to get one for free. And I only mention that because they're under $100. And if you already have the original fidget, this is more than 50% off if you just go directly to that item and buy it directly. And then the GTU discount, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to really list this around. It's just for the people watching the show. When you put in that code at checkout, even more money is going to drop off.
Your good friends out there at Good Things Utah get a special deal.
Absolutely.
Okay, speaking of good friends,
Yeah.
I know you wish there was someone else here for your big product launch.
Oh.
Okay, this is a surprise. You don't know I did this. I was just in South Carolina and someone
Yep.
wanted to say congratulations. Take
Oh
a peek.
my.
Brian, surprise! I wanted to be a little part of your segment, and I'm so excited. Nisha, when she was out here for spring break, brought me your new mini fidget blankets. First of all, I love the colors. They're so soft. You can travel with them. They're amazing. I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited. This is huge. I mean, mini exciting news. I love you.
Oh.
All the way from
Oh, my
South
gosh.
Carolina. Reagan, thank you so much.
Oh.
She loves them. You can love them too. And now you can buy them for a great deal, everybody. Blanketsbybrian.com. All his information. That big spring sale on our website at abc4.com/GTU. Thank
Yeah.
you,
Oh,
Brian, for
thanks.
being here. And congratulations on
It's
the
a
big
passion
launch.
project. Thank you.
I know this is your baby, like a mini.